Larry, and I've been here for 35 years, and I can't recall a brigadier general being relieved of his command and investigated on criminal charges. But that is the case for Brigadier General Jeffrey Sinclair.
Gilbert Baez is live at Fort Bragg with a look at his annual tradition. Gilbert, we know how much you hate covering this story.
Well, let me start off by saying, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I am a former Army Ranger. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I've heard you the past couple of days talking about me in this story.
Busted.
But that's okay. This is neat here. We're in the 1st Brigade dining facility, and nice ice sculptures here. All the stuff here is edible. I got the whole world in my hand right here. Even you can eat that if you want. Get a knife and cut it into Afghanistan, where some of these soldiers are going to be heading not too long from now. But right now, all the troops here in the dining facility enjoying Thanksgiving one day early. Yep, you got to do what you got to do. That's what they say. You got to do what you got to do. Hey, John Barber, how about these collars here?
Mm-hmm. You should have heard John when they were talking about that.
Right? That's true. 1st Brigade Combat Team. I'm here with the Colonel and Command Sergeant Major from the unit, just having a little Thanksgiving dinner. But happy Thanksgiving to both of you, to all your soldiers. Do your thing. We'll see you when you get back, once you leave, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. John and Barbara, back to you.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving to all there.
And to you too, Gilbert.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Now that's a snake right there. That is a snake right there. Look at this. You see that? That is a snake. Now y'all say what you want to say. I told you there were snakes out here. That is a water moccasin right there. I'm getting up over here right now. You don't believe me? That's a water moccasin. I'm going to stay right back here. Put that camera up on me. Get off that snake. I'm going to stay out that water. Hey, John and Bob, we're going to go back to you. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom here. And it's just,
wow.
Okay, now I'm going to believe you this time. I didn't believe you.
That is a snake. That is a snake.
All right, Gilbert, we're going to let you get out of the way there.
Unbelievable.
I don't know whether he should be more concerned about the snake or the tractor trailers
that comes
going
through the water.
High water. All right.
See, I told you. You guys didn't believe me.
I didn't at first. I'm sorry.
Count on Eyewitness News.
That is a water moccasin right there. He's sitting there looking at me for dinner. Here, see? And
Thank
see
you,
now,
Gilbert.
look, hey Lou, you don't believe me yet? Back to you.
All right.
Very
You better
good.
get out of there.
Thanks, Gilbert. That was Gilbert Baez in Fayetteville a couple hours ago, and we'll be hearing about that for quite some time.
And an hour before that live shot, it was dark, and he thought he saw a snake in the water, and later it was a stick, which is why we were...
Yeah, we were with him a little
bit.
But now he's got actual proof on videotapes.
Hey, Barbara and John, I've been to dozens of job fairs here at Fort Bragg, but this is something different. I'm going to keep my voice down because behind me, these are actual interviews going on. Normally at this time, this ballroom would be packed with hundreds of employers and thousands of soldiers looking for jobs, but this is a hiring fair. And let me explain what's going on, show you some footage from earlier. And that story has been played out just about all morning. You know, Futures Incorporated and also Systems out of Research Triangle Park having a lot to do with this. What you're looking at right here is an actual interview that's being taken place. Over the interview, this soldier here is talking to a company up in Pennsylvania, and he's hoping to walk away with a job. Well, Amber, you can see the crime scene tape is still up here. Investigators are inside. I've talked with folks who live here in this community, and they say this is normally a quiet and safe place to live, but that peace and tranquility was shattered when 3 gunmen forced their way into that home. This is an incredible house. Everything in reach, so Carlos can help out now, as his wife puts it. He can even wash the dishes with this thing right here. Nice granite countertops, dishwasher right here. And then this is something pretty neat. His wife can continue to use the microwave, but so can he. He can come right down here and cook away.
Gilbert Baez live right now with exclusive video from inside the store. Gil?
That's right, Steve. We now have a better sense of what happened here this morning because of the cameras, some located on the outside here and others inside the store. Let's go to the videotape and show what we're talking about. It shows the man who was shot by the taser. That's George McKeechin. Walk up behind the man outside here who was filling the gas tanks and hitting him in the head for some unapparent reason with a piece of firewood. Now, a little time later, he goes inside the store, walks up to the counter, and starts tossing things onto the floor. Next, he has a confrontation with the customer in the store. He's seen throwing something at the customer, and then a fist fight begins. Now, we now know that McKeechin was not shot here with the taser. He lives at the Green Manor Rest Home just down the block, and that's where Robeson County Sheriff's deputies confronted him and shot him with the taser. Now, people who know McEachin tell us that he was on some type of medication for some type of mental illness. They have no idea what set him off. The medical examiner will determine the exact cause of death, and we're also told that the SBI is having a tough time with the investigation because the staff at the nursing home or the rest home is not cooperating. I'm Gilbert Baez, right now in Robeson County.
Gilbert Baez is live at the Walmart in Spring Lake, where Operation Stuff the Bus is in full swing. Gil?
Yeah, I'm stuffed inside here, too. People have been flooding the Walmart stores, and they have been shopping for themselves, picking up stuff for their children, and then picking up a little extra for those in need. Now, you can't see it. We really wanted this bus to be packed up here, but on every seat there are school supplies, like this backpack here, and we've got the ever-popular glue sticks and plenty of scissors and they need these kind of boxes as well. And there's plenty of crayons and washable markers and things like that. These are the things that folks are bringing out to the Walmarts. These buses are located at several Walmarts here in Cumberland County. Now, this is going to go on for about another hour. Still time to stuff this bus, but if you don't get a chance to get out here, you see that the Cumberland County schools, they're set up out here, and it's possible for you to make a monetary donation, and they will take this money and do the shopping for you. So you have a chance here to still help some less fortunate children in Cumberland County. Reporting live here at Spring Lake, Gilbert Baez, ABC 11 Eyewitness News. Roger Red made a difference in thousands of young men and women's lives. What was the difference? The difference was whether they walked out of that door free or out of that door in handcuffs. Cumberland County Schools lost $16 million in state and federal funding. That would have cost the school system about 300 jobs, but administrators were able to save them. One of the people that are getting through the process is Paulie DeMeo. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, Gilbert.
What do they need out here?
Well, we need trim carpenters. We have a whole list here. We need framers, roofers, a retaining wall company to finish things off, masons, wood siding guys, and then professional painters, but that'll be midnight to kind of 6 a.m. shift tomorrow night. So we need all this other stuff before we need our painters.
All right, well, we're going to make sure we get this on our website and try and help you out. I know they're calling you for other things you got to do at the show.
Yeah, we're moving ahead here. We're moving
Good to see
ahead.
you, buddy.
Good
you
to
take
have
care.
you. Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right.
Bye.
You heard it. We need some help down here. Fayetteville, let's come on through. Let's help out, and let's get this house completed for Thursday for the big reveal. John, Barbara, back to you guys. The Army is celebrating its birthday with cake. I'm Gilbert Baez. That story is straight ahead. That's something good right there. This is the winning cake. Congratulations to you. This is how we celebrate the Army's 237th birthday. At the VA Hospital here in Fayetteville, Gilbert Baez, ABC 11, Eyewitness News. Now, this is what we need you to do. Bring out food just like this. This is a fruit cocktail. This is something good right here. Now, Second Harvest helps more than 250 agencies across the area with food. One of them is the Urban Ministry. Coming up at 5:30, I'm going to take you there and show you the need. In Fayetteville, Gilbert Baez, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
What in the world is going on today in Fayetteville?
Our crews in Fayetteville were among the first on the scene last night.
Gilbert Baez is live on I-95 right now, and Gilbert with...
When news happens in Fayetteville, WRAL's Gilbert Baez takes you there.
Gilbert, we understand there was another shooting involving teenagers right where you are.
Fayetteville reporter Gilbert Baez has been following developments in this amazing story.
Put news leadership to work for you today on WRAL TV5.
When the ground war began, the Iraqi soldiers fled Kuwait City by any means possible. They stole trucks, civilian cars, buses, and they headed west of the city. The Iraqis suffered their most devastating loss here. The American soldiers now call this road the road to hell. You've seen war before. What is this like?
Well, I've not seen war before like this. I mean, this is just, this is a big plus for the home team.
This airfield has been secured for several weeks, ever since the Marines landed. Behind me, you can see tons of equipment. Many of these pallets will be loaded on C-130s and shipped out to outlying areas. And then every day, hundreds of Somalis gather at the front gate, looking for food, searching for hope.
Gilbert, what about these locked doors, supposedly? What are the investigators saying about that?
Charlie, this is indeed a tragedy. The doors that were locked or in question are surrounding the building. I'm standing out in front of one right now. One of the other problems, not only were the doors locked, but a big trash disposal unit was pushed back where the employees normally dump trash. They had to get a dump truck in order to pull that out before they could get some of the victims out. This is indeed a terrible tragedy down here. The death toll at 24, and that may climb even higher. Because the doors were locked, the employees were trapped inside the building filled with smoke. Now, the metal detectors and the officers take care of the front doors, but there are other entrances here at the courthouse, and they are watched too, 24 hours a day by 7 remote cameras.
Gilbert Baez is at the stadium at the plate right now and joins us. Gilbert, I'm sure they're getting things ready for tonight's game.
I tell you, first of all, don't confuse me for Jose Canseco out here. What we are doing is finding out that Fayetteville is very rich in baseball history. Back in 1914, Babe Ruth was out here. As a matter of fact, they say North Carolina is where he got his name. Now, I'm no Babe Ruth, but I am a fan, and I want to let you know one thing about the fans here in Fayetteville. They are fantastic. I tell you, it's important for me to win, too. I just hit a home run in here. I'm going to leave it at that. Come on out and see the Generals tonight. They take on the Albany Polecats.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
Gilbert, bit of advice. Don't give up the day job.
Keep your day job, please.
There's another one gone, Bob.
Oh, right, yeah.
What in the world is going on today in Fayetteville?
Partly cloudy, steamy, hot. The official high here in Fayetteville was 97.
Gilbert Baez is in the Cumberland County neighborhood.
Fayetteville's David Cheatwood travels far and wide. Gilbert Baez has a live report in Fayetteville.
When news happens in Fayetteville, WRAL's Gilbert Baez takes you there.
Gilbert Baez has spent a good portion of the day talking.
He said, Gilbert, I didn't shoot the officer. The officer accidentally shot himself.
Put news leadership to work for you today on WRAL TV 5.